Dear listeners, how are you? Hope you all are doing well. Anyway, I would like to welcome you to today's discussion. Today's topics: child marriage in Bangladesh. Child marriage is a deeply entrenched issue in Bangladesh, posing a significant threat to the well-being and future of millions of children, particularly girls. Despite legal prohibitions, the practice persists, fueled by a complex interplay of poverty, cultural norms, lack of education, and insecurity. This report aims to shed light on the statistics and detrimental effects of child marriage in Bangladesh and outline a comprehensive way forward. Statistical overview: Bangladesh has one of the highest rates of child marriage globally. According to UNICEF, 51% of girls in Bangladesh are married before their 18th birthday, and 13% are married before the age of 15. While there has been a decline in recent decades, the progress is slow, and the numbers remain alarming. The prevalence is higher in rural areas and among the poorest households. Divisions like Sylhet and Rangpur show particularly high rates. Bad effects of child marriage. The consequences of child marriage are far-reaching and devastating, impacting various aspects of a child's life. Health consequences: early pregnancies and childbirth. Young bodies are not physically mature enough for pregnancy, leading to higher risks of complications like obstructed labor, obstetric fistula, and maternal mortality. Adolescent mothers are also more likely to have premature or underweight babies. Increased vulnerability to sexually transmitted infections, STIs. Younger girls are often unable to negotiate safe sex and are more susceptible to STIs, including HIV. Malnutrition and poor health outcomes. Child brides are often responsible for household chores and childcare, leading to neglect of their own health and nutrition. Mental health issues. Depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts are common among child brides due to the loss of childhood, isolation, and domestic violence. Educational attainment. School dropout. Marriage almost always signals the end of a girl's education, trapping her in a cycle of poverty and limiting her future opportunities. This loss of education has intergenerational effects, as educated mothers are more likely to send their children to school. Economic disempowerment. Limited economic opportunities. Without education and skills, child brides have very limited access to paid employment, making them financially dependent and increasing their vulnerability to exploitation. Poverty perpetuation. Child marriage is both a cause and a consequence of poverty, creating a vicious cycle that is difficult to break. Violence and abuse. Domestic violence. Child brides are more likely to experience domestic violence, including physical, emotional, and sexual abuse, at the hands of their husbands or in-laws. Their young age and lack of support make them particularly vulnerable. Lack of agency and decision-making power. Child brides often have little say in decisions about their lives, health, or finances, further eroding their autonomy. Social isolation and loss of childhood. Separation from peers and family. Child brides are often removed from their childhood homes and communities, leading to feelings of isolation and loneliness. Loss of play and development. The responsibilities of marriage and motherhood rob girls of their childhood, hindering their social and emotional development. The Way Forward Plan. Addressing child marriage in Bangladesh requires a multifaceted and collaborative approach involving the government, civil society organizations, communities, and individuals. Strengthening and enforcing legislation. Strict enforcement of the Child Marriage Restraint Act. The existing law needs to be rigorously enforced, with penalties for offenders applied consistently. Raising awareness about the legal age of marriage. Public awareness campaigns are crucial to inform communities about the legal minimum age for marriage and the consequences of violating it. Investing in girls' education, providing free and quality education for all girls, ensuring access to education, especially secondary and higher education, is a powerful deterrent to child marriage. Incentivizing girls' attendance, providing stipends, scholarships, and safe transportation can help keep girls in school. Developing life skills and vocational training programs, empowering girls with skills that lead to economic independence can significantly reduce their vulnerability to early marriage. Economic empowerment of girls and families. Creating economic opportunities for women and girls, income-generating activities and microfinance initiatives can help families see the value in educating their daughters rather than marrying them off early. Conditional cash transfers. Providing financial assistance to families who keep their daughters in school or delay marriage can be an effective intervention. Community engagement and social behavior change. Engaging religious leaders and community elders. These influential figures can play a crucial role in challenging harmful norms and promoting positive change. Public awareness campaigns, utilizing mass media, community meetings, and local events to educate parents, girls, and boys about the harms of child marriage and the benefits of delaying marriage. Empowering girls and adolescents, providing platforms for girls to voice their opinions, access information, and build self-confidence can help them resist early marriage. Engaging boys and men, educating boys and men about gender equality and the negative impacts of child marriage on girls and their communities is vital for sustainable change. Strengthening social protection systems, providing support services for at-risk girls, identifying vulnerable girls and offering them protection, counseling, and alternative pathways can prevent early marriages. Establishing safe spaces and helplines, providing accessible resources for girls to report child marriage attempts or seek help if already married. Data collection and research, continuous monitoring and evaluation, regular collection of accurate data on child marriage prevalence and trends is essential to inform policy and program interventions. Research into underlying causes. Deeper understanding of the specific drivers of child marriage in different regions and communities can lead to more targeted interventions. Conclusion: child marriage in Bangladesh is a complex issue with devastating consequences for girls and the nation's development. While progress has been made, much more needs to be done. A concerted effort, combining robust legal enforcement, investment in education and economic empowerment, and sustained community engagement, is essential to dismantle this harmful practice. By empowering girls, educating communities, and upholding their rights, Bangladesh can pave the way for a future where every child can enjoy their childhood, complete their education, and reach their full potential. Here's an image depicting a young girl in a Bangladeshi village, symbolizing the vulnerability of children to early marriage and the hope for a brighter future through education. Thanks to all for listening to today's discussion. Be fine and safe. Avoid child marriage.